La Sola, thank you so much. La, thank you so much for coming by. Let's get real. If you would like to maybe start with introducing yourself.
The zongkana be sure to tani omula.
Kana kola zongka English ka go la hotsam ka go la nadi nam se chill.
Because I feel like my story should be heard in Zonka Senoila.
Tupla tup zongka bere tupla. Kachi
Anyway,
beru
I don't feel because be such an gachi Britney's mom ra English make him bala han bindigi.
las
The ragi introduction chukuchi shuyamola. The an introduction as a English the mix be shudagela.
tupla tup. Whole story English mix bere tupla. Our viewers will understand.
Yes. My name is Ugyen Dolma. I'm a proud mother of two children, sa shudola. Then my children are my greatest inspiration and the reason I continue to grow stronger each day. I'm also a teacher by profession, sa shudola. Then life has not been easy for me la. I have walked many struggles, starting from divorce, then depression, anxiety, then even an accident a year ago la. But with faith and inner strength, because of my faith and inner strength, I've managed to overcome each one of them. Because my son, who is on the autism spectrum, he is my greatest strength. Then it is through these experiences I stand here not only as a mother, but also as someone who believes that every challenges can shape us into stronger and more compassionate human beings. Introduction.
Thank you, La. Thank you. So you are a mother first and a teacher, a single mother, remember? A single mother.
I'm a single man.
Oh,
I
okay.
remarried.
So you're a teacher and a mother of two children, Memola.
Yes.
Gati school, you love the chair, la Gati school teach baby now.
I find it's okay now.
Las,
Presently, I teach in Sharp Gatsan Shudol.
las. And that is where, la, sorry?
Sharp Gatsil is in Dangrenana.
Las, okay. Las. Okay, thank you, la. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be talking to a teacher finally. Ngadi teacher chi da chiga lola bono dera de.
Today, I'll be talking more through a parent's point of view.
Las. Thank you, la. Thank you. Whatever you're comfortable in. Can we start with your, your earliest memory of your childhood, la?
The earliest memories of my childhood, I could remember like I was studying in Gopi. Poro Gopi tatu gichiri chiye thalen Rimpung Primary School tatu gichiri chiye because of my accident my memory got ani be yasno bala. Atiti. Pecha first primary school day I studied in Rimpung Primary School la. Then with Gopi school na tawa juila. Telen Gopi school na hipta 7 and 8 hibingala tele apa transport ya bumtang jogup ten betele bumtang na class 9 to 12 ya tagup ten si se shudola.
Yes. And so, like, now you got education level D, you've completed
It's still 12.
till 12, and then you went for your NIE in on teacher training.
Yes la.
Las. Okay, Las. Thank you so much. Can we now get into your okay, would you like to share your like the story that you want to share from a parent point of view? I'm sure it's regarding children and all that. More a parent's point of view, or would you like to talk about your accident first? Whatever you're comfortable in.
Whatever, I will go by your questions. I'm okay.
Let's start
Which
with
one?
when you were pregnant. Is it your second child who's autistic, la? Or your first child?
Yes la. My first child, she is studying in class 11 na.
Oh, Las. Okay. So your
Very
second
old.
child,
Second child autistic.
pregnancy ginalebe, if you can, as a mom, what did you feel like? Any different from your first pregnancy? Kachi feel be la?
The first pregnancy gi kole the ani achi compare baby shuachin. The first kidi the hemanga che young baby. That time I was very young. running 20s na tidalo telen mob chip dalo telen analo love yaswa fall in love bejo telen alu 10 panalo tele alu 10 dinga di parenthood e katbe ina ngachi halu jumbe ko masubela ngagi pumre lishumbe love jima sube sanga gane feel bo beta to nosta bo dalo that to compared to compare bo dalo the love I'm giving to my son and the love I give to my daughter. Achi di to chano se no mela. Kajbe se wachin ding alu I was very young se shudola. Te ding alu nga young be tele age of 10. Tato be wachin nga I'm 37 years old in se shudo. Dinga 20 lam dalungi pum diki kimbala. That time nga yi pum di lishumbe dazi be mashibela. Parent la midi ta aluki da no se mechi mi dusugi develop dila. Anzu nga gi anibe feel be the tato 30s na luki wachindi ta gara birunga ra chamchi me monda nalepa najun katimchi yedo ani diso aluki kuno wachin ani chara ra mentally prepared joda chamchi ki wachin ben ngachi gi alule love ani chinsu be sangagi I feel that way la.
Yes, absolutely true. Absolutely. This is something that I always talk about. And so, why, Mona, now when you were younger, the pregnancy, now obviously the first pregnancy would have been a little bit easier than your second pregnancy, or did you notice any difference? Do you la pregnancy time na lu, like having like
Pregnancy ki kholi biotic yes la. Difference labura ta ngaragi ngara care betangchi ani achi it's a difference way because like first pregnancy ki time na ledi dingati chungu be bindigi ani be yastu wala the second ki time na bio chindi the nga pregnant jui time na ngara complications na mi same deila because like ani first alu chap chira zuka chap chira I was diagnosed with ovarian cyst la me bana cyst ani nana grouping mede ani ki complication ati se chinda ati powdera thathen ani medina ana bin ati coach ngaraya men sabutin but as such nga ani be khali chu the ani chara ki cases na lu mathin la bungi time na nga khali chu ni gi ani pune sala me mon jong kana be chani pune gi kule kane mana se shodo ni chara normal be di se shodo normal birth be be ni chara la the boogie time na be actually first pregnancy be with the look the achichi la chapchi la that time like nga zumira misum de chi de sa ni velap mela but nga gi pus boogie time na di nga ko achichi dau ma cha in the sense like I gave birth to him when he was like 7 months plus chu the ki bala thani me kini digi nami same aluki to zume feel ma bela jamto to bere ki deila tinga ne bela being a husband nga alu ani zumbera ga kisu bachinga alu ni sumche kisu ni me se nga gyane be share bela
yes, yes. And then
because it was very easy.
so aluke sashinale, then like what was it like the alulu autism spectrum do say, did you like I think like it takes some time to catch it in Mula. Alu disu like usually you cannot make out at birth in Mula. Is
Yes,
it?
yes,
So
that's very
how
true
did
la.
you find out?
Lalu aluchide by birth ra autism homibala but my son de ngagi ane betul I feel guilty myself ngachi condition gi be yasnu bala environment ke because like ngagi pum din bomra bomda telen chimna di mi kai ra mi bom cha cha be tele aluchu ko mi alucham chi bindigi I gave birth during ani covid ke hema ki bala 2019 na me towards 2019 ana ki ku bindi telen covid ki lockdown bisilap telen ngachira alugu ke dong snodi covid ki virus te alugu ke da bachin ko chen ni mes nodi na mi some distance shabe diva then my ani environment de nam sim quite piti te mapa ini de ta ani the science na de hatuli ta be da lu ngachi mobile mam chim da lu alulu autism character tini bache this might develop sir ani besumne but ngai can of zunchi bachin mobile gi jujume but he was made by ourselves sir no me ngachi gi khanam sme malava di khoda chiga moshna distance achi sha bindegi kashbe social dharna bigi alu dusudi ta alu chukuta autism sir be mongo eba any other kill a kit the parents mabi mi kai mi do tani parents be mi so rangi alu da chiga kate tata khalo gup di gechiwe rangi alu gi khamela ani ngachi alu kane mi shi sim maja se shodo tenga lochi ra I tell parents ani di ngachi alu da chiga khalo tira ba otherwise it might lead to an autism spectrum be ani chances to se shodo na
one of the most visible, what do I say, character is delayed speech in yala.
Yes, true la.
But there are others, no la stimming lo, lashe chiru dumin eye contact
Yes.
mimi. So honey,
Steaming semi yes. The Nigi Kenrabdi, like he was not born autistic sishodola. Because like he was born when he was 8 months nado. Tele 8 months chu dalo chachi kui khalap chila. Kogi khalap tele hanale environment ki beko ani astoba. Then anytime na the first kui characteristics kashte so ju ko line zoni na mi same gati. Telen car gi ani wheels tiso pump up sasabe ani beta bidoma. That time ding agi hamo ko ba autism simi de kachina. Ngai di na mi same sem ga waini alugi line tiso biso ta me circle sounds zo na same go me sani be no stand ba. But ngai no sa tha me bi wrong in me si shodala. Because basically later ani kaira autism gi traits in me bala. They la look at the flat biola la no sa flat biola still my son does la biola they ko ani kichlo especially if he is excited and he does that telenga gyan to say halum chira control besup chila to since the
so Gadebe, then after you found that out, Mula, what was the first step you took? Because I'm sure there are some parents out there. Mula, what was the first thing Nagi first ragachibi la anulu helbini?
yes of the ani hemagi story ve shudi mona ta ani be dehi budalo my sister in law ani health na la biong bala chala zong bala mogi first mogi thonto mela ni alugi ane we characteristics ten buda na timpu na my husband is from timpu bala they when we come in vacation here buda hemanga puna khati bala they when we come vacation in timpu buda lo khogi books to so kai to go books to so jachi chibe chi pale chi chep ani be zo tele line zo diba tele mogi de tarik be misume because like health na la abi bana lishin bera keme bala then be kene digi tha chigi alulu tap madhu chi to telenga hospital na lu cha chi chu be tawachin ta shi chap tawachin nijum be chik chap tawachin se ani be sundel my sister in law ke telen hospital na juinga le telen khon to ki test zum chi imbela kongi questionnaires la shi chini dula re be tinga le tamala na binga le my son was on autism spectrum na the first time they go bedalu I didn't like it la ngadi ani sebra magawa ngagi halam cherangui la tilende ani maro
Kolo gadim chi
that
day when you
time
found.
two la two
Yes.
when he was
Okay.
diagnosed two once is the normal radila two na le asubila te ani be jude telen first time go budanga chisim maga telmagi hall health na labi mi so na mi saminga chigi ani kangel thobe khongi ani mam bera encourage be mo bala ta chura cham chi imbese mano ani zumbe alu lashoyi lalugi tashubi me yi lalugi ani be me yes lishum bera sem tishuke ni giteno lash advices chindela anale achi chenga sem ani ati singa ding debe sha sunula anale ngagi acceptance besunula anale besun degi I made the right choice serano do se shudala kajbe se wachinde tarana ba parents su la hatu bala acceptance me balo first kachige chewe se wachin ngachi alugi red flags khazum chitende ga ani to gupti keche parent bendegi that it could be anything if you doubt ye bachin te ramen kana ba tashi chami de ani ra best message shodo te pen kana bashim no tashi cha bachin tha ani autism spectrum na ina mena khungi sumbala te ani tar to beranga chigi acceptance be ngachiragi acceptance be wachi ani ra best message shodo na
Then after that, after you accepted the any situation accept be any beshin la gachi be la nagi, what therapies did you undertake la for your son?
After ani the accept beshim na le telen dinga de ko chumbe ba 2 years na di then hospital gi tetera 2 months ki jable basholo 3 months ki jable basholo yan hapta chi gi jable basholo se khong yan be thi tam me ani be su me bala ani tor to beranga ji se shodola then he did ani hearing test ye be tele ani tongue tight duga min duga tau me bala tani che di dam di bachine speech mithen se bi lu chu ime tele nam chu di nijum me ma ko wachin la lu speech me the ba ani this rule out beni githen ko ta she chap me se shu do la te ani bera nga gita losum chen nga gi ani bera ki di se shu do la men kana lo then after 3 bachin speech therapy di ani le go chu se shu do la after 3 naledi nga transport naumda from that year I met accident sa shodola 2023 October nala.
Very recent memola.
Yes la.
Okay, so just before we go to your accident, how is your son doing now? La therapies this help you, me. So you did physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, all that. Bemola early. So it's helping la.
Yes la. Ngagi di rokachi so me di ngagi ani tarto step by step bebe. It is helping him a lot sir no do na. Yes, 2 words. Now he is saying like, "Where are you? Here I am."
Yeah, that's so nice. That's.
Then he says, "Thank you, hi, kuzuzanko," but no clarity. And clarity namsu mindabana. But he is trying his best.
For a lot of people, Mola, it would be like that. Maybe there are some viewers who must be watching and listening to your story, and they must be thinking, "Pa, alulo animchi jobe animchi what dilong tese." They'll just take it like, and they get this. But only a parent knows how much of a jump, a leap it is. Mola progress. Timchi ki progress bega. Only a parent would know, Lanidi.
Yes.
So if your son is doing well, I applaud you. La. Congratulations. It's all because of your right time, na right decision make benidigila. And for remaining so strong, la. It's really like mapa ini didi aigi aluluga to zumchi didi kage migasi yobate mola. There's nobody who will love you as much as your mother does say. So then you have done it la, and I'm really like so proud of you la, because a lot of people like again mola people children with special needs I noticed that a lot of parents will be in denial.
Yes.
So they miss out on all the help that they could get, remember Mula.
Yes,
So,
that's
so I applaud you la. If your son is doing great, obviously it is his motivation also, but you are the one who put that motivation in him la. So congratulations and thank you so much la for being, I think, the best mother. He chose you, like he chose you. I really believe that a child, a baby, his soul chooses the mother, but not even the father. It chooses the mother because that soul knows that this is the perfect person to take care of me. So your son chose you to be the mother.
That's true.
So really very proud of you. Thank you so much for being such an amazing mom. Now let's get to what happened in 2023. Mona. 2023.
The 2023 nale I got transferred here in Thimphu ba. Then Thimphu so that I'm placed in Dechincholing High School la.
Yes.
So ane binasa ta boda the Dechincholing le hospital la juni na sami thare me ba. Then wagi gari da mi shimush. Then I was thinking the Dechincholing da ani panang ai at least na gari chi da ni shi bachin alu nga peshatin le thomi ki mi hobe nga lagi bulia thomi hobe simu sa time bala. Hanino sa tambera, I took up learning to drive a car. Tele ani ki process na ta 1 week teaching nangko na ime, but I don't remember anything. Tatwe na khatile buturi ga I don't know anything la.
Yes.
Tele ani kaslo ta. That I don't know from where I went, but they were saying like I went from Chantaga area no la. Chantaga side. Tele 1 week time nala tele ani chigi driver ani timiki ta highway na na baba cha che pop tho se khogya ne ba sunde ba an bin di highway na baba ne then ani ngagi ya kasla da ani terms mis la shira to na jesuno ani ya jemi ma pamni na sala kha chami ba na that time na ani process na nga ya so boni me na tele ani be accident jo be tiptalo then I was kept here around for 1 month teaching at Bhutan Hospital Najanuna because my pelvic was fractured. Telengagi to na khaya surgery be la.
Ah,
Ati madika ka bithon do bala.
notice from Avila.
Yes, yes. Ati TikTok kino se thavela. Ati filter given us me thon bala. Then my eyes and you know se clear message do la. It's very blurry.
Yes.
Telengagi ani khadi the and front teeth I put 3 la crowns.
Yes.
And
So
you
it
see
was quite a very serious accident, Memola.
yes, it went like this in bala. And it
Yes.
is tala matu dilo la and jipate. Tele 1 month teaching na Bhutan na they did surgery on imela. Tele nale critical jo ngale te nali much more to get kamna bemi so mushla. Then I was referred down there in Kolkata la medical hospital. Te mahi badal 1 week te bahara chap chilo room ma di mimi desuya na di nam some sense proper memo tele kholi tamia na mi some la chap te ali di se shola so te langaro. After 1 week Birachin, when I came back to my proper sense, na gidi chirira minduna. Na accident na job na ni boturi ban bibri si chirira minduna. Te aani ki process na what happened to my daughter was hidden from me. I knew only last year la. Nagi daughter there, the 5-story building male, Timsuda, while she was playing, she fell down mela. Ay ma Kolkata na operation chap, bumdi na Bhutan na operation chap yani bishamela.
Lugamchi do you know time now?
Bumdi loyala. I guess she was 15, maybe 15 na. Mugi ani kamchi pura break petano tele ma heel gi part na le pura ani beta mislate na. Tele dato mo she is filled with metals, Amaya filled with metals. Ngai charu dusri ngai chil jog beila iron ladies.
Hey, my God.
Anyway, I didn't know the incident anyway happened be say. Ani the last year cham chinga last year dinga hallucination e be dino ba namsani. That time being agi ma my husband hurt be bola. But he was so patient biradi. Ani be bindigi ngalushe ma be bala. Hallucination was a high be dino bala. And bindigi ngalushe ma be. Ati is better juda. Mumia ati better juda. Cham chi last year ngagi shichila. Pelvic, when I did my pelvic surgery, anytime nothing thora madusa shudona. Kashbe searching, I didn't know what happened to me. Yeah, tanga katane buturi jujina katibi jujina. Nobody was telling me that time. Tingadi kachi happened between us. Anytime nothing doing madube doctors is donka mo jasalamidu. Then that time anesthesia to do me. Yani syringe to bomb it. Kitubula pistol jab duzum the thumb that time. I felt that way. Telangana nali jushindale first surgery chapuri fear minduwa fear mini digi ngai kinchu sumge ngalu chapchu beno se no sapando ani fear mini digi nga motu ebala ani bindigi chapsa diberu when I came back from the operation theater I didn't feel anything an bindi ngara sim strong bindigi juba hil jenu bala then second surgery khagi chami time dala. That time the dobe shog yala tama operation chebi so the laluche shiwi se kui tanga the patsu bishi so ba ching se noiba to disease ba ke nada jibe chika ten hominga le kha hamin chidi ani thogi dundum zumde su chapti 2 days nadi ani bendegi operation chabi ka da birura nagin lochi ani shui chidi so madume dob dalu hanan chi difference me grone madu bachin kachi feel me yes and never share with us shodo dilani ngagi pelvic chapshim nali ngadi anali chapsa tamas ani awatamas 1 week dichi constipation toppe ana coach chila chapsa ten masuba tele khongi mene chupme na malia chupme gale injection chupme tero bere chapsa ten matuba mapani pelvic disu chapta nani sundara cases happen being sani sundela tele so nga Bhutan na hibe lok juda lok na hi Bhutan na le ma operation chap na loku nahi meet amchi kanga so super jila crowding.
Yes. So dato you're okay now, everything is fine. So cha you bin ala dato.
Dato ni pelvic na brachin pelvic na biochin, I saw in the X-ray. I was counting like another count build the 18 metal implants dola. Screws ram thongku z chungku ani dandam gi dalalu bi do ram do lalu chi ram lalu chi z zin chungku notes dandam ani ga da chi chap the 18 dish dola. Tele ana khana biochin the 10 dish dola.
How are you feeling right now?
Tatu di okay la.
What was your biggest right now, Mula, at this moment? What is your biggest fear?
Ta fear the kachi me ta fear the ani fear ancham chi ta nga kadim chi be walk baby buturi ya so tele paralyze ya so bach ni budi ka gi tanna simji cham chi pe omila ni budi ru ka gi support binga simji happened with me because masang I can't be ni ta I feel like he has missed me a lot in the hospital bidda the khung ni ta ko gi express the be miss but he carries an half photo of mine telling me che huja mom se kis chat bayani bi chunila. I have become very strong because I've gone through lots of struggles bendegi. Now after so many struggles I've become very strong.
Every once in a while, it's important for you to release. You know that, no? Every
Yes.
once in a while, you have to release.
Yes.
Because trauma, you mean a lot, trauma.
Yes.
It's good to be strong, but you should not hide your pain, imabala, because eventually trauma will come out in form of sicknesses. Either in form of extreme anger or sickness pe homme bala sukha. So it's always better to let it out every once in a while, but not as much as me, because ngadi every second day I'm releasing. So and yes la, yes, but my god, my goodness, but in all this, your husband was right there, mola.
Yes.
Yes. So while you were in Calcutta getting treated, who was your son with la?
My son was with my parents lah.
Yes. So that time, I'm sure therapy is done. So the kanya bema susu hote mola.
Therapy de apa ibak jono sa shodala.
Yes,
Apa to kim lah.
I'm sure your day is like filled with your job, your son, your family, your husband, and so what do you do for yourself lah?
For myself, I'm more towards of chanting prayers wala.
Yes.
Ani tagin teranga I chandola hemalera beyond, but still I do that lah.
Yes. That's
Ngari
nice.
ani chibedo sa shodala.
Ngagi de ani bili biomba la ngachi ki thin tamme mena la da ngachi dwimsa ro bazaguri ro mani jandi beru mi disugi no mama da o mani pe mo mani pe mo mani pe mo se and love they do not realize the power it holds in
Yes,
bala
yes, yes.
vibration, the frequency, what comes out of your mouth mola, how you can connect to God, the ani
Yes.
me bala sometimes like you, it's like your affirmations umji me bala kanale khatin tami di mola. And
Yes,
that
yes.
really helps Simila. And as long as you have faith in something, you know, things will always like turn out good. Sinomela nga ibe watching.
Yes, yes, true lah.
I'm so glad that you've come out. I wouldn't say well, of course you're a very strong person, Ime. You're a very strong mother, but I want to say like how positively you look at things, lah. Like how mula you could accept your son, accept your accident, and then accepting your daughter's accident and going through all that. It's something that I'm saying actually we will break down eventually. We'll break down la life ki test aning chira throw will break down in but you came out like uh, such a wonderful person la. So that means you've won in life in you've won in life. I'm sure I mean, I know you have a long, very long way to go. You have a very long way to go, but the type of person that you are, and don't think like ngalura gachibe happen be in our life na test gara gachibe ngalu ina, am I like, is it my magi le se lami ba tanna ba ngachimula
Yes,
magi le ina ngai gachima tup chibe na se. It's not your fault la. Whatever happens for you, it doesn't happen to you. So whatever happens for you, it is always for the best, and you got tested time and again because maybe God knew that you could take it.
yes,
Mula. And I'm
yes.
just so proud of you, la. What are your future plans, la?
The future plans, I have not very big dreams. Ngaragi telo de me, but I always think about my son. I kodi ta ka lap rozum be masu de pero kokora danzi besupchi migi pana chisupchi ani chi zoni se I feel that way la. Ani rangagi dream is shudola. I have no such big dreams for myself. La. I have dreams for my son only. La. Tangai daughter Zumchibachin, she is already in class 11. She is doing well. La. Ani bindigi tanga budi bente. Ngaragi bum zumbe zogo besa ani no sachi tandola.
Yes. But ngachi Bhutan na de yoba te mula ni service to suyu mula kara. Duma, and is it like easy to get appointments and zoom thopia la?
The appointment the you are talking about the hospital case in ala.
Yes la, the therapy.
Ngara sumchi bewa chindi ta Himalaya bindigi. First time ngara gira donglen baby chundigi, ngara ra acceptance bindigi. Khati jodi berura rangira donglen be juwa chin charu mobi de kai mendo se shudo. Khagi beru charu be meba. Ta chi de tanga chi parents ke chamidi ra sa acceptance mi ni aludi problem ye de bere mi. Ko tap de to yeslam de sahani gi problem to chado mela te ngara zum chi bewa chin I'm very accepting mom se shudo te ngara pulu tap madu dhumola da tap madi mi de yes se kadi bi jole te la te tap madi wi mi de tap madi saranga gi ani be accept be nga to zam be jum bala khate be ro ne be in se shudo ta hospital na jodi be ro ne be ta holop na jodi be ro ni puti ani zum be problem ye ani be in se ngara gira do zam de shuila te ra do zam be shumi de ra jab chu be shami de achi me de we se shudo la tanga parents kal ye shuila the first tera chara parent bewali tindi acceptance di kup di ke chwe se kashibe sawachin tarina banga ji Bhutan na de ani cases to bala ta ngachi alutap madyu thim chi apada ama yadel jumi divorce cases mushla tenen laluchi Australia fa hisanu mushla te ma Australia jumi de alugi thelura me but I feel the tongachi alu disability the autism chamchi bemoeba it could be any kinds of disabilities la kongi theludi apada a semilina mi same khacho be thoinila the apada a nale nature ge support chisu bachin ngachi alu di be groom besube di nale talo amagi love and support chisu bachin ngachi alu di yergi churu jusu besu shudo tato chi ma shu bachin negi san zum chi he's so attached to me ngada chika attachment mom e bala his father also does apagi pyong but mom di ta ngaragi anabe astu ba ta kind of obsessed zumbe yasnta the ngaragera beating the mota so giboda I don't like it ngarabi mira begobe ane be bodalo amara tabesu no mechidi amagi love the apagi love so that's me deva ta na ra the kangi kache mimi gi alusum chi de mush apa so the achi to sisi be thome ba de mush ama so the soft be ani ngagi di ani anzum be shado ngagi no adi tele amagi love for best image shudo ngachi gi alusum nadi tele apagi ya japcho se go be ta apagi japcho di kadi be zeli mo sa shi ta ngachi ai desu ma chi wachi ngachi alu da chi ga dimi desu di burn out chume ba de kete alu gi activities ya be ma be bodulu stressful be ome ba tene bodu burn out chumush tele ani be bodulu alu lu khate be ke chabli de alu de ma pale na wa khasha me alu lu lap di bodu alu gi hami ko mush ani be bodulu ngachi ki mam di apode su chapcho to apo the sul chap judalu talo ana apo gi katipi japchu zeni mo sawachin japchu zeni mo sa ani amchu di nyam chika kai me atara ke chap dime se chip sa yan amchu chando yan kha jiru anju mino so matama ta ai mo ana be ke chami di alu chika dinu di ane be sim chi be anju be to oni mes understanding chi kube bala the understanding chi chin so bachin that understanding ra alu ri japchu chin jib be bala tanga da mi husband gi phana be watching he is very understanding se shudo tanga ra u gam ye da watching te khu chika jo nga kam mo jo sense khu text me are you okay now zara tu la tanga gi okay sa ji cham je tu la tanga kam mo jo na watching he will stay for a while ane bela understanding ye se shudo tane be bodalo te apoda e disem ga to yu watching ani chak choti alu lu chi su ba alu lu chi su dara alu di rijum jo me badala te alu anzunde yesagi apada ai atra thabjin be de do bachin thile ngachi alu di chukhali shu cha mesugo di machi ngachi autism ime aludi they are very smart sishudo la
Yeah.
smart smart de gachi zum de ngai ha kui so chin ngai kend up chiga de ngai ha kui sishudo ani di kashbe so chin ngachi gi ta khong gi ngachi concentrate de do zum be thai ba they will be in their own world me to eye contact ni ka pe ta mushla telen khora steaming bisu be ani be de ba tele pen zu sunga luchi shuri ta chi de su gi ta ngachi alu ani di a khodi chage imba de khoi kani ha me ko sa ni sha ma da silagi ate chage ha mo ko silaba alu di gi dong khalu cha de su thu ma da tang ko de su she ma da silagi telen thabjing ye beni ro alu gi dong khalu be silagi it will directly go into the child's head mo jome ba te ha ma pale autism ye sa gi tele emotional torture ani jome ba ani jing ani la kha jamme la tele ani alu di du jome ba henkera ani be chutta be chusa ani be thong se shudo na and naragi experience cham che shudo te na phado suhi shitsun na le na se shudo na
Ngachi Bhutan na lu gadim chi yoga la, like approximately you she la na numbers chi yoga la estimate.
numbers of cheese labda ta duni di halam chi dula but I recently created a group autism journey in Bhutan labda telegram group che zoila ta na zum di watching I have parents around 175 years shudo na
So
de
Anina,
ani shudo na
so what do you do in that group la?
I share my strategies. Telling achi parents su chi strategies chi na do share be. Telling chi ru ki thokale mo. Sometimes we feel like ya kachibe ani alu kendap sing me ding ni sing cham chi womi na rugi alu nan chung be mindu ngara cham chi kachibe. So this na masa bina se no sa mata ni ki tendu stress chu me ba. Tani a group chi ba chu oi ngara cham chi mindu ne charu la shu do se me feel loneliness no be I created recently la.
That's very very progressively think benula nagi. Very progressively. But in Ngachigi, Bhutan Nalu, so we do have the facilities for differently abled children. Sorry, it's called differently abled. More differently abled children. You more services. So yes, yes. What would your advice be la, to people watching this right now? La? Whether you have children who, with delayed speech. I have a son, la, my youngest son. He is delayed speech. La, he just says a few words, but kaya ngai ko therapy disubedola. But mine is not that serious, and mine looks okay for now. But there must be somebody who's very serious. No, na alugi anizum kati jonna mashibati anzum bedimi disulu. Any advice?
The parent mabiwa dimi kaya myomo la ta mashu chira tarna ba yang alu kimi lasho wi donga ta ani autism semedi ta alu laluchi by birth omu laluchi made pe jume ba te tarna ba de sabchiuchi di ani kashla ta virtual autism se ani be suni to my candidate was also said like that virtual autism in mesa sunde te ani ta ngachi parents be wale ten di ngachi login ku thep chira gachi do sa shuwachin ta ngachi gi aludi ta ngachi chigara de me bala 24 by 7 chu bi de mosh ta ngachi gi an aludi milestones so check be go bala te rangi mashi de berura pen kana time and again battalu yujum bera check chap takshi chap mush de mache ta aludi gi ta sign and symptoms atira ten de wachin ta english na de red flags salami bala red flags chungure ten de wachin ya ni alurutap madu chi ni me se josu bera menkana bahabe menkana best in se shodola to menkana ba ta shi chapta ina menda rugi su se shodola tani sunshin nale tele rangi rugi kachi sunde ga ani tartu be bewachin early intervention the best in base shodola tangai cannot sunchi bewachin I did from when he was 2 la tatone bindigi ta chigal bakhi bade berura khenrabdi autism zumera methome slamiba but they don't know what I went through ko gazum dega hema gazum dega kongi mikhem bala ani bindu tato ani ko he looks very normal la kachi bertha eye contact e chumbala because I do lots of activities to suchi ti and menka nale kimi to surabi bindu he has improved a lot the hani bindi gani keche se shudo na phang disu be wachin the new parents imagine ta alu chunku ye wachin kadi thata ngachi alu da chiga lol la kupti keche te lol malaba sha be wachin ye khenop zamba chuna the chances to se shudo na an environment ke be chome bala the environment ra quite ye wachin it might lead to autism spectrum management be thoina nga anything alagi own ani be insisutona because nga zum ji biwa chin ngagi environment ka era mi bomb cha cha bi de gina alu da chiga nam sa time spend be mindo bana tenga chi alu da chiga time spend be gupti nam isame ke chi se shudona.
Thank you, La. Thank you so much, La. Is there anything else that you've always wanted to, say, La? Something that's very important that us people should know, La. Anything?
One thing I have been always stressing is ngachi Bhutan na bindi musta ngachi Bhutanese bindi ngachi ki ma believe the religion na dime bana. Tangagi autism spectrum na yumi de ngagi ma chewachi chicha gi chala joa yumi thui na lo.
Kachilo la mahama ko.
Chicha.
Okay.
Religious activities. Chicha gi chala. Chicha ani damaru tanti tip tanti kustumena la and the symphonic past tonic but when it comes to speech for the speech me bala ani zoom ni de perea laluchi de rolam ti ku indomo but kaira bewa chin chuki reke mi samush tani ta ngagi pe ani be ta be to di ani be thoini la kishno March ochi religious activities na gami. Tangai kendap zungchi berura hema chukunga ata lomchin chosumna zi yang mani chi ba ani be chandira thungbala. Ta ani zumbe ta be ani zumbe achire temba chinmo rangi takshi chanmi te ina mena rangi to dashi be bala. Ta aludi gi ani zumchi de beome thindus de pizza be tamme de rangi aludi khalami dugami dugami tagup diki che se shodo. Te khalami miba chindi the next thing is you better take it to the hospital session odola. The ngai can of zujiba chance with the wala. Then I butana biachin ani takchu with religious activities na toy ganga chigi aldisi. Tato ani bangarano sata beto the science hatuli biachin de the religious ki activities and certain sounds omebali but mula bang the sound and the sensory na do calming be feel calm be feel beto ani mala ani ben begira kongi hani activities de gami de chi hani menga singa de ani chi taw chai se shodana.
Some people say chera gi che hema gi le me se lami do la. Chera che hema regime ji ma be me se anizum ge no sam khagi di chen be mila o but ko no do on bala anizum chi. So ani gi ko le yo la ka.
Ta ngara zum chi be first ngagi che hama gi le oni me sim chi ngagi acceptance se shodana. De khalu ta ngara ya nam sami hema le ra ani chogi lerim nalunga chi chamato ni bala. Ta ani khalu ta rangi miche nalu kachi kha che so chinga chira lama salik de ko dilam sam ke cho be thondo la ta to ngara gi zum chi be ngara gi life ta to ngara dindi be accident shu be chip de be ra ro gaira gi nga yan shu yan paralyzed chu so do bala ani zum gi nang ko nalu ngalu guide be mi khamo se shu wa chin khand do ji phamo ni se shu do la ta ngara gi mo do dam sami te bai we are very close la they hamanga divorce na bungi apachi ke from thendi berura lamagi ani chue de sunyen ngara seng lami same choka chap sunu bala te achi chi bechi dungi kho di byo chin ngara gi atara mantra yunu de so ja bodalo nathi kam besu besu shodo la di memba chin ngachara gi lama chi rangi life na lo ngin be ma so bachin lami same ani rangi bichi di wrong direction na juni gi nyenka bom dosi shodo la ta ani di namni same keche ngachi dungi ka zuchi yedi berura rangi michi nalo ta chushi gi larim achire hako namare yi gachin ngachi gi wrong doing so correct tara besu besu shodo.
Thank you, La. Thank you so much, La. I will not identify you as Kenrap's mother. I want to identify you as yourself. Thank you so much, Ugyen La. I am just like some speechless, emotional, all sorts of emotions came over me. But my story I'm so inspiring Dula, and I feel like very blessed that I could have this conversation with you, La. I'm so well, and I wish you all the best, love. Just Anachidu, is it true that if there is intervention before 3 years, then it can be reversed to some extent, Lalo?
It could be Serenodo Latin. Kashbe searching Gachigi Alugi life nadi early intervention the best do se shodola. The atiti aludi lo ya juingale kungi certain challenges omebala. The steaming be the berea certain challenges ome. The ngai kind of gihema biochi fear he doesn't know anything. The chikalbo juwachala no tabli shoshos with tali jukti jong. Ura dobi khoda chiga tilangi gi apada aigi khochiga juni na bisi nyamchebe dong ko nigilang che alu chiga na misa urdu meslang. The ngara chiga juda the kho hani bera di hani fear machine ba that time kogi ani height disugi fear machine. The ani di ngai khatibe khochoka chapsu chi sachin I take him on walk. Nimaya kibong churia kibong. They anebe walk ki batanga debra kibani minya. They ani chikan once we get out of the door I teach him the steps on the Pabdi Juachin. I count the steps so that he could recognize the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, jumba. Then if I see flowers, I teach him to appreciate. And I come to Jachi to so that the flowers home he appreciate bala. Then I teach him sky, I teach him sun, tell a night like it's dark, so thin, tell a moon do, stars do, sanibara, then the baby, he knows many things shudala. And the Salem Chira Hakono, Daddy the Hema Biochin the Kogi, Gari one say he doesn't know any fear. Gari hit Biose. Daddy Gariale Omchi, oh no, society the Joe Beko site Dini Shinula. Ani dinam some important do Nacheragi parents beni the Gimushta. I always tell to the parents that we have to give 70%. 70% the rapham gira chingobe, then 50% you keep it to the hospital, 15% you give it to the keep it to the school sera shodola. So 70% rapham gi chindabachin alulu medication, alulu therapy sera ani in the shodola.
Wow.
Parents commitment high go bichide.
Do you still need to do surgery, lo?
Oh, surgery. Surgery recently I got a message from India. Because I have to do ba daja di beko pe mangagi pelvic one of the muscles tengu pe labdeba and I have to come back to labde. But recently they did a board meeting lola. It's very risky. Tenda baching ngara switch off chuni message shudela sundela. Dan bindegi tato ngalam kati jodi beru be very careful sa sundela. Ka chera care beda ani temba chin it's very risky. Sar sundela life do risk to so shudela. Recently la board meeting ko chak thing la because like ngagi case the first case in a spine open the channel kongi malo and that was success ngagi chap ko success channel la.
I will, right now want to request all our viewers if we can, send our prayers for Ugyen here that she will live a long life because we need her to be around. Gala, I'll definitely say a prayer for you, la. I hope you live a long, healthy life, la.
I have to live long for Kendra, not for myself.
Inspirational. Looks like you've helped a lot of mothers, huh? La, they on a gotta watch way they know, la.
Yes, it might be like they're getting help from my son's journey, Kenneth journey.
This is the beauty of social media, Sira. This is really the beauty of social media. If you know how to use it properly, you can really inspire in wala. Wala, you can be that hope and that strength to people who are silently just sitting at home, no, wondering what to do. So ane with social media na ane with home the hope chichina wala and ani wa the mom gewa the means no malanga
Yes, it's good.
wala. This is what if you know how to use the social media properly, anzum do wala.
Yes, it's very powerful if you use in the right way. Hema dingaya against I'm against TikTok. After the accident, something like anyway feel below because like my inspiration has always been our king Mola Ngachi Shabra. I'm inspired by what he does to our country. Nami sami selfless. Telengagi maleo namdunazi bengalede. I was thanking my king and country a lot for giving me second life semichi. Now what can I do for my country semichi? No satano aningade. Then no satamingale I didn't know. Nga simple amsuchi ngai gachi besomo. at least ani misan gi journey nale achi se beru parents sulo hope chi chinmu suka parents sulo support achi chi chinmu suka sulo we I starting creating videos ngagi sangi nale re zo be ngagi post ni go chuila tani de ngagi the shan ngachi gi shap be inspired jo be la ngachi shap me ani south face over the mona te ani nale ta da di then I started making la.
Yes, yeah. And it's helping a lot. It's really helping a lot. Namu, ani, I think for after so long, I'm just so like speechless. Langa kachilab nami shibiba. But I have a lot of emotions inside me, and I would really want to sit with you one day and just have like a heart-to-heart conversation. But tato di nga, I am like aniyas do nga. I'm just so filled with emotions. And I'm saying, no, lesha lesha la bigal nga. At mo ni jamto to bindigi, and I don't want to.
One time I was easy to cry, but I mean, due to my struggles and all, I became very yasula.
You know what they say, what they say, when you are able to share your story without crying, that means you have healed Silapnela. You have healed. You know, la. For me, I will not be able to share my story because I haven't healed. La. Ngadi ani. That's why so that's why I'm still like healing right now. And one day maybe once I've healed, then I would like to also like share the story. But it's so inspiring, la. Nam sim inspiring do la.
Then
Okay.
again, I wanted to say something about co-parenting. Tangagi ngi daughter gi apos chiba khachi is shivo la. But ngachi divorce jo di perura. Ngachi gi aludi the co-parenting the. Chika betanzi bendi gi tatungi gi pundi gi class 11 science the tatula. Ani di the my first time divorce jo cooking a kuja bedadi. Ngagi di ya the katibe ina ngagi mi anchi kulu matutu bekai kuinga gachi simi nye maram bega sanju ji feeling moila. Kachwe kujabna so 1 year di I went into depression la. Then any time na first time na chantune guchi la. Chantun tangutune guchi. Telen hani be I mean it's too much astu ba. Hani nalu nga gachi kagi sit desa chungare khandu ka just show this ngaba khandu ji phamela no. Then logi be pap cha be chimbe. Telen ani di ta anale ngagi feeling chi develop kenula. We ngagi pumdi. Hema first 1 year di ngai pum apachika chima chuwani bi shamila. The first time it's very clear mona. Kabirura migayamina. Magavati Badalo same Magavati with the other chimachu and which I don't 1 year busy. And after that when I realized yeah, the new problem then the problem can be the upper the age man. Nagi Pundi Kachiva Panale torture Pekupte. She deserves both parents love similar Ivana. The upper gainer vehicle, another vehicle, each and every love cover children, allusion the Jonathan. Jahani bin also found vision that Emma husband, but the husband kind of color pay, Chamtu
Well,
to
it's so
be.
nice.
That's the
So
good
nice.
part
La.
about my life. La.
Your daughter is very lucky, Lani. Co-parenting, I apana chamula. You don't have to be together, but ani co-parenting. I really feel that's very important. Thank you so
Yes,
much for bringing this up, la.
yes.
Because
Inchi and divorce the anime bana. The if the and divorce la ruchi kita chika de chikara de meba. But if you feel that your relationship is very toxic imagine ka chura tabe.
exactly.
Pam beni degi alu danze beni kinku di maji ese. Rangi alu di lishumbe chamchongi thokale be lishumbe so watching ben tatungi gi pum zumbe pechaya lhamni na lishum ra yingi pum. Danja mitram na she got around 70 something 78 dish thopna la science na le. That means like mogi emotionally torture maju e bala aigi hatule ani bi apa hatule ani bi e se bindu ba apa gi love thop ama gi love thop stepfather gi love thop ani bi dinu bala ani bi tar ngachi alu dijum jome se shu do la ani beni de kha che di berura ra pham beni de mush pham gi ken ko ma je se shu do la de gajbe sa jida lalu chi de kha chi be lalu alu mapale che ma chu shamne bala. But we should remember one time you have loved that person a lot, Simishi. And young Tachitinga Kule Giwe, Tachitinga Mule Anira Simka Shadawachinachi Alugi Kole, no solution betamachinachi Alu the Pana Lishu.
Email la thar na ba tinga ki ani notice pe mo ba like kha chebi gale alu di bana jep me ba te mo na.
Yes,
And
true.
it's so sad, and I just feel so bad for the child.
Yes.
Aludira di chuma. So kachide chigara demongobe garamaga wachmula toxic you and window chigara demongobe. But then if you are a parent, please try to, prioritize your child la. Kachidi
Yes.
better kiminunga. I really think la. Nagi, whatever you are saying is kind of ngalu pinch because it's all happened to me la. Whatever you are saying right now, no. So kara misirara sagi kara story dumula.
Yes, yes.
I love listening to people's stories, but we are all like engrossed in our own lives. That extent of how many people are going through so many different things. Let's get real. You realize everybody is going through something or the other.
Nagyam ani zum chi platform chi create page a benami sam pentono lalu chile nam sam pentono se shodona.
To be very honest ngai rugi story nyen and ngale namsame inspiration thobebala. So it's really like animala, in a way very sad that difficult life, but also how people are coming out stronger and better and mula very inspirational also imebala. So Manavidula. Then I would just like to say thank you so much la. Thank you so much. Honestly, I have met a lot of people. A lot of people have inspired me. A lot of people, the story is so interesting, and I get intrigued every time. My let's get real, Nalu. Each story surpasses the other. Imesila. Each story keeps getting better and better and better and better. Imebala. So this conversation with you is now one of my favorite episodes. La. Thank you so much. Thank you, La. And I wish you all the very best, La. You are a wonderful human being, and from now on, God will bless you, La. Good, La. Thank you.
I'd like to thank you and my friend Kingal Jolly for
Yes,
giving
La.
me a platform. Shengangare nam some story nam some share be khade la maso tare and publicly la me first time in shodo, but I have been sharing my son's story openly. We share beni degrata. I found many parents are coming up. Te rangi tonga thenbe maju wachin jakhara dibeba tanga chi zumgi aludi ta autism mimi thambere shugola autism mimi aludi chiwa chi char mila tenga chi butana bewa chin dimushla ani no mebala ta khungi hama kondigi ta autism simidi nga chi butana ta chap juju mebala chi ke khamna ta chap juju bendi nga chi butni skill dijumbe hame ko ese shodola ta autism hama kondigi ra nga chi alugi bejangam se biombala mi mang jodarangam se biola chongkanda joji chala khai thubak jo telen yan cheto za de bes thalina lapchap yan chi ki kolaya shupta yan ma sawani gere phuri chap ka ngamsisi ki ngamsisi la shichapni la ane bi bodalu ngaji butanalu ta mom awareness mi bachin khongi dari kachino socha ani phamde khaina ani aludi dichura machume simichi nawashara shangse shoda ola tani be nawasha manda tani zum alu thomach ya ta autism simichi lapsa kui tani aludi menga simichi ta chi de sugira japchu ye bachin ta chi de sugi atara kenta be de bachin mos tani pham kha semidi ina ani alu dichura machume selap shadab ani pham de mapale hemale dungi nyodi dosagi hinkira chikatin bani alu tin bani na me sam ngo cha be ngola te ngo cha be umdara ngachi alu de su chim nana lupme se shodola te chim nana lipdalu rambero even la ghaira ani normally mi bero four walls ki chawalu chine zum beme ba ngachi alu zum dyan zum dam jada wachinde kholo learning kane mi ni me tele khon de so ki autism de hinkera lijum juni member hinkera challenging jome te chi de so ki ghaira ki acceptance you ani alu de tak madhu chi tu ai nga ki understand be wachin ani zum chi juni me so wachin ghaira ki acceptance be so wachin ngachi ki alu ki thelo society de kamchi katoto juni me la yani zumbe wa biudara telingachi alu de lijum jusolina penthoni mese shodola tane be khayala gi kenta de wachingachi alu mamra nazil damdilin me bala kamchi damlipchi ngachi alu de amchi meb jongse shodola then ngachi shabki suni mola the future lies in the hands of youth sara ngachi youth te tato society na acceptance mi china damja da wachi namna se bomb judalo ngachi gi duke khabdi dazi mi khaira autism yimi alu ani ke khangam si chap be mi disu imba chin khazum chuko chuni mes ngadi nam se chage omela te ngadi ane beni digi I always take ngai khen kazum be te birura sometimes I go in bus na ki badi gari di birura bus na chu trouble be chikalwa environment na open na sha park na fakija free na ja chonga na khi di birura I always make sure people get understand beni ki thindo pa shopkeeper lo shuni ngagi alu tap ma di understand bena se ani be donglin be bi shudalo mom rani donglin be dalo phagi hakura khome se shudo di member ngarigi alu di anjum ira men se lappe pham gira ngiden me bachin ngachi alu gi life di mepta me se no mela ngachi alu life di mepta manda se shudola tangagi khena bi ta halam chira ngagi control na ba osuchi ani zumbera chi disugiya chagin bi besu bachin nam zumbera besu nga amchu nga zum chi mo ta zuna cha yini ma amchu nga zum chi gi khenrap se ni alu dilo ani chi besu ba chi disu zu te to yini bisugi bera besu singa di bi sa ani bera tam me se shudon.
Yes. Thank you, La. Thank you. My God. I think this is very powerful, a very powerful conversation. It's like, thank you, La. Thank you so much. My God. Too good. I'm some depth too, Melan. I'm some depth too. La Sola. La Sola, ma'am. So, like, I so much. La. Thank you. That was such a powerful episode. What a story. What, I would say, like, real iron lady chira imero mula. I hope this story will kind of bring in the awareness that different is different, but different is not wrong la. So if you see some children like atiti differently abled, I think the best thing we can do is to be a little bit more compassionate and hanimchila. So la, thank you so much. Have a very good evening la. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Take care.